David Beckham, rising through the storm to shine as a global icon. Few names in England are as instantly recognizable as David Beckham. To many, he is a footballer. To others, a fashion icon, a devoted husband, a father. But above all, Beckham is a symbol, a living testament to what it means to fall, to be broken, and to rise again, stronger, wiser, and more grounded. His journey didn't begin in stadiums filled with flashing lights. It started in a modest home in East London, where Beckham was born into a working-class family. His father was a kitchen fitter, his mother a hairdresser. They had little in terms of material wealth, but what they did have was love, especially for the game of football. Every evening, they would gather around a small television and watch Manchester United play. For young David, those moments weren't just about sports. They were the beginning of a dream. While most kids played aimlessly in the parks, David was different. He practiced free kicks for hours, alone, tirelessly, until blisters formed on his feet. He wasn't the tallest or the strongest, but what he lacked in physical dominance, he made up for with relentless determination. That dedication opened doors, and at 14, he joined Manchester United's Youth Academy, a sacred ground for football's next generation. But talent alone wasn't enough. Beckham wasn't the fastest or flashiest. What made him stand out was discipline. Day in and day out, he trained longer than everyone else. He knew that in order to wear the jersey of his dreams, he had to earn it with sweat, pain, and persistence. Yet, like all heroes, Beckham's journey faced its crucible. It was the summer of 1998, World Cup quarterfinals. England versus Argentina. In a moment of frustration, Beckham flicked his leg at Diego Simeone. A red card followed. England lost. And just like that, Beckham became the villain of a nation. The backlash was vicious. His face was burned in effigy, hung with nooses in public. Tabloids declared him a disgrace. He was just 23. A young man, already under immense pressure, suddenly bore the weight of national disappointment. Lesser spirits would have collapsed, but Beckham chose silence. He didn't retaliate. He didn't plead. Instead, he did the only thing he knew. He worked. While critics shouted, he trained. While the media tore him apart, he rebuilt himself in private. A year later, Beckham led Manchester United to a historic treble, winning the Premier League, FA Cup, and UEFA Champions League in a single season. He didn't need to say a word. His redemption was written not in headlines, but in sweat and glory. But David Beckham's legacy didn't stop at football. As his fame grew, so did the fascination with his life. His hairstyles made headlines. His fashion choices were copied. He became a pop culture phenomenon. Yet behind the celebrity, he remained the same disciplined man. While others partied, he trained. While the cameras flashed, he stayed focused. He wasn't just living the dream, he was preserving it, protecting it from the noise that fame brings. What many don't know is that Beckham struggled with dyslexia, a learning difficulty that made school a daily challenge. But like everything else, he faced it with humility and resilience. Today, he speaks at global events, serves as a UNICEF ambassador, and uses his voice to support causes bigger than himself. His marriage to Victoria, once dismissed as a publicity stunt, has stood the test of time. Together, they've raised 4 children with love, boundaries, and quiet strength. In a world full of fleeting relationships and scandals, the Beckhams are a reminder that loyalty and commitment still matter. Even after retiring from professional football, Beckham didn't fade into the background. He founded Inter Miami CF in the United States, determined to build something lasting. He continues to mentor, to give back, to inspire. He may have hung up his boots, but the spirit of the game still flows through him. David Beckham is not flawless. He has stumbled, fallen, been mocked, and misunderstood, but it is precisely those scars that make him so deeply human and so deeply admirable. Because true greatness isn't measured by how high we rise, but by how we rise after falling. To this day, Beckham stands as a beacon for young athletes, for dreamers, for anyone who's ever been knocked down and had to choose: stay down or rise again. With David, football was never just a sport. It was life, a discipline, a mirror of the soul. And through it, he taught us something enduring. You don't have to be perfect to be inspiring. You just have to be honest and brave enough to keep going. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories to come. Thank you for watching.